competition and I like winning.
I like that the kinds of problems you see in Mathcounts are different than what you usually see in your math classes, and they're never the same. They always change.
And it's fun to bond about math.
I like the speed aspect of Mathcounts because in regular classes it's just about getting it right, but in Mathcounts it's the speed's also very big about it.
I like that you don't have to be perfect in Mathcounts, but you're still good at it.
And I like the competition. It pushes you to do things that you don't do in regular classes.
When a lot of really talented students rarely get the experience of not getting 100. And one of the things that Mathcounts gives them is it gives that experience of, I can go out and do my best, and if I get 7 out of 10 right, that's great. This is really important, particularly as they move on to high school or college, because in reality, you don't get everything right. So these kids need that experience early on that struggle is good, and not getting anything right means it helps you set goals for the future.
Factorial over 2 factorial times 2 factorial.
That's what I did too.
That's exactly correct.
I probably calculated it wrong because I had problems calculating.
No, let's it's 7. One of the things about Mathcounts is the team round, where the kids get to work together to solve problems. The most important part about this is they're only turning in one answer sheet. So so every question that you answer affects the performance of everybody else. So you have to give your best. More importantly is you have to be willing to listen to others and be willing to be self-critical. Because when you've done a problem and somebody else checks it and says, wait, it's not right, you got to be able to look at it and say, wait, where's my mistake? And that learning process is really powerful. And it gets everybody to be better. In most math classes, the bottom line is how well an individual student performs. Even when you do group work, often it boils down to that top student checking everybody else's answers and telling everyone else how to do it. At Mathcounts, that team round where you've got all these kids working together on 10 problems that are hard and challenging and they're probably not going to get them all right, that team round becomes a very different kind of cooperation. They've all got to work together because their performance on this one sheet is everybody's score. So they've got to sit back and look at how to do problems, listen to each other to learn how to do complicated problems. And more importantly, be open-minded enough to recognize, wait, when the team captain says, double check your answer, I've got to look at my answer in a new way to really get it right. Now, thinking of that is not easy to do. But one of the things to begin to think about when you're looking at these problems is recognize it. Anytime you see subtraction, think about difference of squares. Can I do this as a factoring difference of squares? It's a common technique and a common trick that shows up a lot. This one showed up with this particular problem. When I first looked at this, I sort of said, how do I approach this problem? I have no idea how to approach it. I said, oh, you can memorize the mezzanine primes, and that would help a lot. And then I said, well, I can't remember mezzanine.